Hello North Country and welcome to Barker Memorial Gymnasium at Plattsburgh High School for Champlain Valley Athletic Conference Varsity Girls Basketball. Tonight it's the battle for first place in Division 1 between Plattsburgh High School Lady Hornets and the Northeastern Clinton Central School Lady Cougars. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with Eric Gagnon on camera. Northeastern Clinton Central with a record of 5 wins and 2 losses. They're coached by Andy Landry and assisted by Norm Bono. Northeastern, a well-balanced attack. Now, they have 3 players averaging 10 points per game. So, any one of these, watch for tonight to explode into a big game. It could be the junior number 14, Bobby Gooley. Gooley averaging 10 points. She's hit double figures in 4 of the 7 Lady Cougars games. She has 12 in each of her last 2 games. Then, also averaging 10 points a game is sophomore number 25, Carrie Guerin. Guerin has hit double figures in 5 of the Northeastern 7 games. She has a high game of 13. Then, coming off the bench in the games that we've seen Northeastern play, but Courtney Kaye, number 41. Kaye is just an 8th grader. She is 5 feet 11 inches, and yes, an 8th grader. She's averaging 10 points a game. She had 14 against Saranac Lake. Then add to the mix an experienced player such as senior number 13, Jess Poyer. Poyer is averaging 7 points a game. She scored 11 against Saranac Central, but she is a good floor leader. Northeastern Clinton Central has height, and it should be a good battle on the boards. The team that controls the boards will have an advantage tonight. Now, Northeastern lost to Saranac, then they went on a couple game winning streak. They beat Saranac Lake, Beekmantown, and Northern Adirondack. They then lost to Ticonderoga by 8. Ticonderoga, the only undefeated girls team in the CVAC. And then Northeastern rebounded to beat Peru and to beat Seton Catholic. So Northeastern is at 5-2. Ahead of them in Division 1 is Plattsburgh High School at 6-1. Plattsburgh High School opened with a win over Beekmantown, lost to Saranac by 3 points on this court, and then rebounded to defeat Peru, Mariah, Osable Valley, Saranac Lake, and Tupper Lake. So the Lady Hornets are 6-1. They're coached by John Fountain and assisted by Bill Myers. They have been led by Jenna Proctor, averaging 20 points a game. Proctor has hit double figures in all 7 Hornet games, averaging 20. She had a high of 28 in the Lady Hornets' most recent win over Tupper Lake. Also, Debbie Davis, averaging 10 points a game. She will handle the ball a great deal on the perimeter. She had 16 against Mariah Central, and she had 12 against Beekmantown. She has hit double figures 4 times on the season. Then Camry Allen. Allen averages 9 points a game. She has a high of 13 in a game against Saranac. Now, we talked about the battle on the boards. Well, that means in addition to Proctor, close to the basket, watch for Katie Dolan. Dolan, number 24. And also watch for Amy Christian. Christian scored 16 against Peru. And as we've always said about number 33, Amy Christian, she has a nose for the basket. When she's on the floor, that ball finds the bottom of the net, and we've been an admirer of Amy Christian's style of play. She's aggressive and near the basket. She finds a way to get it in, also plays great defensive basketball and rebounds. Also, coming off the bench, Courtney Drown. Drown is Plattsburgh's number 32, and Courtney Drown had 15 in the opening game against Beekmantown, all in the fourth quarter. And once again, she will remind players of an Amy Christian. Courtney is younger and plays aggressive basketball near the hoop. It all shapes up as an excellent basketball game tonight, a battle for first place in Division I. We're in the Hornets' nest. Eric Gagnon's on camera. I'm Foxy Gagnon, North Country Cable Network, bringing you the big one between Plattsburgh High School and Northeastern Clinton Central School. Chris Nienhaus is the voice of Barker Memorial Gymnasium tonight. The officials, Aaron Casey and Doug Beebe. The official scorer, Laura Gagnon. Official timer, Leo Fortier. And Gerald Berto will be on the shot clock. And we are set for the announcement of the starting lineups tonight.
Tonight's starting lineups will be for the number 14, Bobby Gooley.
Bobby Gooley, number 14, a junior, and Gooley averaging 10 points a game. Camry Allen, watch for her three-point shooting as well. She has hit 9 on the CVAC season. Elise LaFountain, number 24, starts for Northeastern. Debbie Defense Davis, and she has left wrist and thumb taped. Carrie Guerin starts. Plattsburgh answers with Jenna Proctor. Proctor, one of the top scorers in the CVAC. Her left wrist taped as well. Jess Poyer, number 13 for Northeastern. Amy Christian gets the start tonight for Plattsburgh High School. They'll need her strength out of the basket. We understand she's been feeling a little bit under the weather the last few days. And for Northeastern, Jenna LeBombard, 5'10", a senior. Kate Yockstad for Plattsburgh, the fifth starter. Jenna Proctor, the Hornets in their home whites, and jumping at center, Jenna LeBombard for Northeastern, both seniors. Amy Christian for Plattsburgh, and Debbie Davis will set the offense. Davis, a good penetrator. She can take the ball to the hoop and dish as well as shoot. But she throws that one away. Nobody there. She split the pass between Yockstad and Allen, and first turnover Plattsburgh. Northeastern with the ball. Certainly the team that gets the quick jump. If one team can jump out by 6 or 8 points, they'll have the psychological advantage. I look for a great close game tonight. That's my prediction. Proctor picks up a foul as LeBombard takes it to the hoop. Game plan number 1 for Coach Andy Landry. Get it inside. Try to use the bigger girls on the inside and perhaps pick up some Plattsburgh fouls. And that's what they did there. Proctor on the board with a foul, and Jenna LeBombard, 5'10", to the line for 2 shots. Talked with her dad, Randy LeBombard, before the game. Nice chat with him. Talked with several people. Got here nice and early. Just like social hour in Barker Memorial Gymnasium. The rebound by Guerin, no. Almost a third opportunity for Northeastern, but Allen comes up with it for Plattsburgh. She gets it to Davis. Christian moved up to high post. Now Proctor high post. Batted away by Poyer. Shot clock at 15. Bounce pass for Allen. Quick ball movement, Plattsburgh. Christian's shot off the backboard and controlled by Gooley. Bobby Gooley up the floor to LaFountain. Gooley gets it to LeBombard. The turnaround in front of Christian rattles the rim and drops through. LeBombard's nice turnaround, the first bucket of the game, and a travel by Yokstad. She shuffled the feet. She did the little shuffle and got caught. Aaron Casey, the official, along with Doug Beebe. This is Elise LaFountain. Bobby Gooley guarded by Camry Allen. Toss for Poirier, careless pass, and Davis on the run. The breakaway shot by Davis is good. We're tied at 2. Poirier up the floor and decides to take it all the way, shoots on the run and drew a foul. Two Plattsburgh fouls, both as a result of Northeastern attacking the basket. Northeastern's usual style of play, try to create some turnovers, full court pressure D, and play a transition game. Poirier sinks that one, and it's 3-2 Lady Cougars. And Christian on the boards, and she was fouled. They call that one on LeBombard for the push. And what's the violation? Not sure what happened here. Plattsburgh was going to take it out of bounds, but from the wrong spot. Doug Beebe wanted it right from there. He controls the game. He says, we're going to redo it right from where I say. Allen, three-point range, decided not to. Dockstad on the other side, knocked away by LeBombard. Proctor touches it and shot for the foul line. No. Christian gets it back. Yes, and drew the foul. Amy Christian on the boards. She makes it 4-3 Plattsburgh. Second opportunity paid off for the Lady Hornets there, and Christian will try to make it a three-point play. Yokstad on the boards, sends it back, no, and this time Gooley with the rebound, and she brings it up the floor quickly. Some of the Lady Hornets' backs were turned. She brought it right in the paint. Underhanded shot, no, and Davis jumped in, and now Allen controls. All 5 Lady Cougars back. Turnover, but nope, it'll stay at this end. It'll be Plattsburgh ball under their own basket. Andy Landry, the longtime coach at Northeastern Clinton, several sectional titles under his belt. Proctor in the paint, puts it in. Proctor, her first basket, it's 6-3 Plattsburgh. Nice one, LeBombard. Jenna LeBombard has 4 points, and it's 6-5. Plattsburgh turns it over. Right in front of the scorer's table, it'll be Elise LeBombard to bring it in. Or LaFountain, Elise LaFountain, I should say. It's Plattsburgh 6, Northeastern 5. We've played 3 minutes of this one. Turnover here, and Plattsburgh wants to run down the floor, but intercepted by Jess Poirier. Northeastern traditionally gets back very well on defense. Hard to run against them. They run this time. It's Allen down by herself, and Allen puts in the 2. 4 Lady Hornets have scored, and they lead 8-5. Double dribble. Right in front of Mark Donnelly, the athletic trainer here tonight. A busy man that he is, so many sporting events. Yup. They tossed it back to Yokstad, and she still had her heels out of bounds. Neither team can really afford turnovers tonight. 2 excellent teams. Plattsburgh at 6-1, and Northeastern at 5-2. Steal by Christian. Both teams lost to Saranac. Plattsburgh lost by 3, and Northeastern lost by 1. Travel call. 4:10 to play, first quarter. 8-5 Plattsburgh High School. Bobby Gooley, Jess Poyer. Elisa Fountain to her left. High post, Guerin moves up. The Lombard working for position. Gooley ran with it and then lost the handle, and Plattsburgh throws it away again. Carelessness in the backcourt by Plattsburgh High School, and they're losing some golden opportunities. 3:49 remaining in the first. Guerin tried to go inside to LeBombard, and Christian batted it into the audience. Substitution in is Courtney Courier, the 8th grader. Nice shot, Guerin. I was impressed in the last game I saw Northeastern against Seton Catholic with the play of Carrie Guerin. Another Plattsburgh turnover. Score 8-7. Too many turnovers by Plattsburgh High School. Poyer moves it to the right and shoots a three-pointer. Rebound Christian. Rockstad holds it up, gets it back to Christian, and Plattsburgh throws it away again. Now that'll make the coach reach for the Tums right there. My. LaFountain for the Lady Cougars. Baseline move, Guerin, and Proctor slapped her. Second foul on Jenna Proctor. Things not going the Hornets' way despite their 1-point lead. Allen, Proctor, Davis, and Christian each with 2 points. Guerin swishes that one. She has 3. LeBombard 4, and Poyer 1. We're tied at 8. Northeastern's up 9-8. Pressure defense. Plattsburgh breaks it. You want to get the ball into the hands of Davis. Proctor stays in the game but traveled there. Took the extra step. Score remains Northeastern 9, Plattsburgh 8. And Coach Andy Landry with 2:50 to play in the first quarter wants a 30-second timeout. Gives us a chance to say hello to Kevin Kuchar down at the end of the Northeastern Clinton Central bench. Our friend Kevin Kuchar from Rouse's Point, big country and western fan. If you want to know who sang I Walk the Line or any of the country songs, Painting Flowers on the Wall, that don't bother me at all. It's Kevin Kuchar, the country music expert in the North Country, and here he is at the game cheering for the Lady Cougars tonight. Northeastern by 1. Swish by Poyer. And that well-balanced attack is showing. Steal by LaFountain. Gets it. Poyer all left, all alone, but she got it to Gooley. And Gooley scores. And another steal. And Poirier goes after it. Northeastern ball under their own basket. They have jumped to a 13-8 lead, and Plattsburgh has fallen apart. 3-point range, and roll the rim. Remains under their own basket. Lady Cougars ball. They lead by 5. 4 quick points following the 30-second timeout from Andy Landry. Makes the coach look mighty good. And Plattsburgh foul. Northeastern just attacking the basket, and playing that aggressive defense where they like to create turnovers after a hoop. And that's been their style of play for 10 years, 15 years. Started with, I think Brian Powers was the coach at Northeastern. And Don Sears, I remember. I think Andy Landry took over for Don Sears. 2:08 to play in the first quarter, and the North Country Cable Network scoreboard has it Northeastern 13 and Plattsburgh 8. One shot left for Kerry Garand. Almost thrown away. Turnover. Plattsburgh gets it back. And Davis will set the offense. Hornets jumped out 8-5 lead. So an 8-point run for Northeastern. They work Proctor, and is that a foul on Proctor or on Poyer? The Northeastern bench is applauding. And if it's on Proctor, that's 3 on her. Third foul on Jenna Proctor, and Plattsburgh High School is in trouble. Proctor will have to sit out the next 144 of the first quarter and probably much of the second quarter. Katie Dolan in for Plattsburgh High School. Jarvis in to Guerin, missed shot. Guerin gets it back and missed that one. And Christian on the boards. Gooley guards Davis, steal by Jarvis. Jarvis is a freshman, tried the pass, but Davis intercepted that one. So right now, Northeastern with freshman Brittany Jarvis and 8th grader Courtney Corrier on the court. 1:05 to play, first quarter. Davis. Allen steps up in for a 2-point shot. And on the rebound, Christian ties up Poyer. And they didn't play the whistle. You have to play the whistle. Substitutions, Plattsburgh here. Aaron Donnelly in and Yockstad out. Plattsburgh now with 2 starters on the bench. Corrier gets in the paint. And Christian on the attempted rebound called for a foul. Second foul on Christian. We're just in the first quarter, 46 seconds. And 5 fouls against the 2 big ladies. Guerin makes it, nice shot. She has 6 in the quarter. And foul as LaFountain fouled Allen. 37.2 seconds to play in the first quarter. And Northeastern is on a 10-point run. They lead 15-8. Hornets need a basket, to say the least. Allen, shot clock at 16, game clock 22 seconds. Aaron Donnelly, Davis, and finds Dolan. Dolan overshot the basket, and Northeastern with 12 seconds. Jarvis runs the floor. Nice pass to LaFountain. Took the step, but traveled. Plattsburgh gets it back, 7.1. They'll have to hurry it up the floor to get a shot. 7.1. Courtney Drown in, replacing Amy Christian. Drown to Davis, 3 seconds. Nobody there, no shot, ends the first quarter after 1. North Country Cable Network scoreboard has it Northeastern Clinton 15 and Plattsburgh High School 8. Over and back. Plattsburgh, another mistake. Hard to understand, hard to figure out sometimes. Just Plattsburgh playing like they've got the jitters. 10 unanswered points to close the first quarter for Northeastern. Now, who's in, you're wondering, for Northeastern? Emily Colby, number 15, is in. Brittany Jarvis, number 22. Elise LaFountain, number 24. Courtney Corrier, number 41. And Jenna LaBombard, number 42. And Plattsburgh turns it over for about the 15th time in the game. I don't know. I wish we had stats near us on how many turnovers, but credit the Northeastern defense. But a lot of turnovers by Plattsburgh High School, and you're erasing 2-point opportunities. Corrier gets it to LaFountain. Quick ball movement. And the ball into the stands. Almost into the hands of Ryan Sapel of the Hornets boys varsity. Let's see if the Hornets can get it up the floor. Donnelly brings it that far. Got hit in the face a little bit and stolen away by Jarvis. Plattsburgh having a tough time bringing it up the floor on the pressure defense from Northeastern. Dolan gets it to Donnelly. Donnelly says, I'll get it to Davis. Davis brings it to the top of the key now. Allen and Davis. Donnelly on this side. Back to Davis. 6:50 to play, second quarter. Hornets haven't scored in a long time. Inside to Drown. Donnelly doesn't take the shot, and 3 seconds called. Another Plattsburgh turnover without a shot. 4 new Lady Cougars in. Guerin is back in. New face, number 11, Abby Lambert. Poyer, Gooley, and LaBombard stayed in. 6.5 remaining in the second quarter. Turnover, Northeastern Clinton. Hornets struggling to get it up the floor. They do this time to Drown, to Donnelly. Davis looks. Donnelly, top of the key. Allen, Plattsburgh needs some offense. Shot clock at 9. Davis tried to get it in and was held. Plattsburgh now with 2 starters on the floor. Jenna Proctor out with 3 fouls. Amy Christian has 2 fouls. Into Drown, knocked away, and LaBombard called for the push. Not in the bonus yet, so Plattsburgh will get the ball under their own basket. I'm Foxy Gagnon. We are North Country Cable Network. Eric Gagnon is on camera. And we'll say hello to our viewers in the northern tier who are used to hometown cable with the godfather of videography, Calvin Castine. 3-second call on Plattsburgh once again. Plattsburgh has not had many scoring chances, I'll tell you that. And they remain stuck at 8 for the past 7 minutes at least. Gooley shot, base of the rim. Guerin, the nice rebound, puts it back, in and out. And it'll be Northeastern ball. Gooley looks. Gets it to Poyer. Poyer shot. Off the line, and Davis for Plattsburgh. Davis hustles it up the floor. Bounce pass through the legs of Dolan, and a turnover. Way in the corner. Lost ball. Eric's trying to find it. Basketball was lost in the locker room. 5:20 remaining in the second quarter. Lambert's shot is a swish. Abby Lambert. First points of the second quarter. It took 3 minutes for either team to score. Drown attacks the basket and scores. Courtney Drown made her mind to take it in, and she did, and she scored. Finally, the Hornets have scored a bucket. Blocked by Drown on this end. It's 17-10 Northeastern. Hornets run. Allen to the basket. Hornets score 4. Like all of a sudden, it's easy. And they've cut the lead to 17-12. A 12-point run by Northeastern, but then the Lady Hornets score 4 in a row. It's 17-12 with 4:25 to play. And it kind of shows you if the Hornets get some shot opportunities and don't turn it over, they can get back in the game. I might have had a foul there. Davis. Whee! Debbie Davis hits a big one. Davis. On the season, that's their second CVAC three-pointer, and the lead is cut to 2. Plattsburgh comes alive. Lambert the other side, no. Dolan a nice rebound and gets it to Davis. All of a sudden, the Hornets taking care of the basketball, and they're down by just 2. Donnelly inside to Dolan. Corner Allen. Allen thought about a 3, takes it to the hoop. She was fouled. She'll go to the line with a chance to tie this game. Camry Allen will have 2. Doug Beebe, the official, along with Aaron Casey. Proctor and Christian coming back in for Plattsburgh at the 3:39 mark. Allen makes it 17-16. Wasn't Plattsburgh down 17-8? I believe so. So 8 unanswered points by Plattsburgh all of a sudden. Dolan and Courtney Drown out. And Allen's 2 foul shots ties it at 17. Both teams will be in the bonus for the final 3:35 of this first half. Courier, no. Rebound Donnelly. Davis, tied at 17. All of a sudden, the Hornets come alive. They went about 7 minutes without scoring. And then in the next 1.5, they scored a bunch. On the boards, Christian, and she was fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Amy Christian to the foul line. And now it's Northeastern picking up some fouls. Tied at 17. Plattsburgh jumped out 8-5. Northeastern jumped ahead 17-8. Plattsburgh comes back to tie it at 17. You explain it to me. Christian with a chance to take the lead. Just glanced the rim and Guerin there for Northeastern. This is Gooley and gets it to Courier. Courier to Lambert. Oh, Courier wide open there. She won't miss that one. Nice one. Big things predicted for Courtney Courier. The other end. Oh, just not enough on it by Proctor. Northeastern by 2 and a 3-on-2 here. Courier goes all the way. Knocked to Lambert. Guerin, good shooter near the basket. Shoots on the run. No. Knocked into the hands of Lambert. Lambert went to the basket and the ball fell in her hands. Northeastern by 4, 2:25 to play in the first half. Donnelly to Proctor. Proctor's turnaround won't go. Christian on the rebound, fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 more. That foul on Lambert, her second. 21-18. Jarvis on and Gooley out for the Lady Cougars. Christian hits 1 of 2, and Courier comes out of the pack with it. This is Brittany Jarvis, the freshman. Elise LaFountain. Abby Lambert, and again, Courier in the paint. Rebound Christian down the floor. Allen has it. 4 Lady Cougars there. Jumper, Christian offline on that. You like to see Christian just take it a little closer. I wouldn't mind it if Amy would have just taken a couple of dribbles, 2-3 dribbles and lay it right in. Maybe pick up a foul too. Ball on the perimeter for Northeastern. 1:40 to play in the first half. Good ball movement. Guerin was bad angle for the shot, but gets it back, and that's a better angle, especially for a left-hander. So Guerin with 8 points in the contest, and Northeastern back up by 5. Guerin is just a sophomore, averaging 10 points a game. She has a high of 13 in the win over Beekmantown. (23-18), 1:05 to play. They go to that foul line and a swish. Once again, if they're going to leave the lane open, Northeastern will take advantage. Courier with 4 points, and it's 25-18, back to a 7-point lead. 45 seconds to play in the first half. Turnover, it'll be Northeastern ball. Of course, part of the story has to be Jenna Proctor, just 2 points and playing with 3 fouls. And they will need her offense in the second half. Averaging 20 a game. Batted around on the floor. (22 seconds). Christian clears, gets it to Davis. Plattsburgh with 13 seconds. Allen to the basket, shoots on the run, no, knocked away, and 6 seconds for the Cougars. Lambert, that's the first half, a hard-fought first half, but one marked by several too many Plattsburgh turnovers. And at the half, the score on the North Country Cable Network scoreboard, it's Northeastern Clinton 25 and Plattsburgh High School 18. Plattsburgh opens the second half with their starting 5, as does Northeastern Clinton Central. Scoring in the first half for Plattsburgh: Allen with 6, Proctor with 2, 5 for Davis, 2 for Drown, and 3 for Christian. For the Lady Cougars, 4 for Lambert, 3 for Poyer, 2 for Gooley, 4 for Courier, 4 for LeBombard, and 8 for Garand. Plattsburgh not able to score on their first possession. Northeastern with their first possession. They go baseline to Garand, and she puts in 2. Garand having a nice game. Our third quarter guest is none other than an athlete who played right on this floor last year. Plattsburgh High School graduate Lindsay Myers. Now at college. Tell us where you're going to school, Lindsay.
SUNY Portland.
Okay, now a big school, important stuff and all that. And people are probably wondering, well, you were such a good athlete at Plattsburgh High School. Did you get involved in sports at Cortland?
Yeah, I played fall softball, and it was a lot of fun. And I'm not sure if I'm going to play spring ball because it's a lot of work.
A lot of work. Now, what position did you play?
Pitcher.
Pitcher?
Yes.
And did you always enjoy that position?
Yeah.
how did you feel the collegiate level was? Was it a lot harder than the high school level?
It was a lot harder.
Yeah.
More intense.
Yockstad with the jumper, no. Plattsburgh unable to convert. And down the floor go the Lady Cougars. Almost stolen by Davis and then stolen by Yockstad. This has been a sloppy game to say the least. Gooley puts the points in this time, and 4 quick points coming out of the locker room gives an 11-point lead for Northeastern Clinton Central. So I guess it's any student athlete has to make a big decision at college time. Do you want to be an athlete or do you want to really concentrate on the grades? It's a tough decision. How many hours, credit hours do you take as a freshman at Cortland?
Last semester I started off with 18 credits.
Oh, that's a big load.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Plus you were playing sports at the time?
Yeah.
That's a lot. Now, have you been back to college yet for the second semester?
No, but I have 16 credits second semester.
Okay. Who made that one? Who made that one, we wonder? But it was a Northeastern play. Do you know who made that last one? Gooley makes another. We'll put it in the book. Gooley now with 6. Plattsburgh the other end. Dolan with the basket. Katie Dolan into the scorebook, and it's 31-20. Travel called. It'll be Plattsburgh ball. So Lindsay Myers, when you left Plattsburgh High School, I remember I was at the senior award banquet, which was really a nice affair, and you did get a couple of awards. I know you're a humble person and don't like to brag a lot, but tell us about, first you got a Black Letter Award, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, for softball.
For softball. So that was really your sport then. I guess people looked at it as your sport.
Yeah.
But another award that you received was quite an honor as well.
Alex Turner, yep.
The Alex Turner Award, which is for sportsmanship and having all the qualities. I knew Alex Turner. In fact, Eric on camera was a good friend of Alex Turner when they were buddies in grade school. And to win that award, it's a very prestigious award. And you had to be happy to win that.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know if the coaches or teammates pick it, the coaches select that. So, well, you were certainly well admired as an athlete at Plattsburgh High School. Now, do you miss the basketball part of this? Do you wish you were playing tonight?
Yeah, watching it, I miss it a lot, actually.
I don't know about you, but I always felt when missed opportunity. Nice try by Courier and Plattsburgh with the boards. After I graduated, I always felt if I could have played one more year, I might have been a big star or something. Because you see, I got smarter and it was up in my head. I think I could play better with one more year. So we should mention, people are saying, well, Lindsay Myers, I wonder if there's any other athletes in the family. Anybody else play sports in your family?
My brother.
Christian with the basket for Plattsburgh High School, 31-22, and your brother is Casey. He's an 8th grader. What sports does he play?
He plays football and baseball. I don't think he's going to play basketball this year.
Christian picks up her 3rd foul. She pleads her case like I didn't really mean it and it was an accident, but as you know from your own time on the court, doesn't do any good not to plead to the official. Yep, doesn't do any good. 9-point lead for Northeastern Clinton. Now, from your time at Plattsburgh High School, no matter what the sport, were there certain teams that you really get pumped up to play?
Yes.
Like what? Like in what sport and what team school?
Actually, Northeastern is a big school.
Yeah.
Seton was always a big team.
Christian makes another one because now on Seton you would know a lot of the girls on the team as well, right? Yeah. So let's see, did you do a spring sport? Did you play soccer at Plattsburgh High School?
Yep.
Soccer, played basketball, and then softball in the spring. 31-24, 3:40 to play in the third quarter. Our third quarter guest is none other than Lindsay Myers. We've been waiting for this one to get Lindsay home from college and we could find out what she's been doing. Now, as you know, you won a big award from our TV station last year as the best sneakers in the CVAC. Do you remember winning that award?
Yes, I remember.
Yes, that was, Goose had like 5 or 6 votes. He stuffed the ballot box, come to find out. But you did win. This year the leader is Kevin Murnane of the CVAC. He has these Space Cadet kind of orange and white sneaker shoes, like they look almost like slippers. But you certainly had. Now, where did you get those sneakers that helped you win the award? Were they from a special place?
I ordered them out of East Bay.
Oh, you did. You ordered them, so you spotted them in a catalog.
Yeah.
And where are those sneakers now?
At school with me.
You still have them?
Yep.
And do you wear them?
Yeah, I play basketball almost every day with a bunch of my friends.
Great, Lindsay. Great. Any chance that you'll be playing for the Cortland College team?
Definitely not.
Okay. And Dahlin lands hard. We hope she's okay. You can see this is really a hard-fought game. 2:46 to play, and it's a 9-point advantage. Northeastern Clinton jumped out 15-8. The last 4 minutes of the first quarter was all Northeastern. They jumped out 15-8 after 1. The second quarter, the teams tied at 10, so it was a 25-18 halftime score. And in this quarter, Northeastern with 8 to give them 33, and Plattsburgh with 6 to give them 24. 2:46 to play in the third quarter. And Jenna Proctor with 4 fouls now, and she has checked back into the game. 2:40 to play in the third quarter. So she'll have to try to avoid the 5th foul. They need her presence on the floor. Talking with Lindsay Myers, a graduate of Plattsburgh High School last season. She's visiting from Cortland State, SUNY Cortland. And any other Plattsburgh, do you come across on campus any other young ladies from Plattsburgh, or young men even?
Yeah, my roommate is Aaron Raybox. We went to see him, and Colby Graves and Jason Perry go there also.
Oh, Colby Graves, he played hockey and baseball, I think, at PHS, and football. And Perry played hockey.
Yeah.
And Jason Perry, I know him, yeah. So they're at Cortland.
Yeah, Jason plays hockey for Cortland.
He does.
Yeah.
All right. Have you seen him play? Have you been to any hockey games?
Yeah, I went to one.
All right. Well, good. And so we mentioned your brother Casey. We should mention Dad is Bill Myers, who's the assistant coach right across the way right now. He's a little nervous that I'm interviewing his daughter. And Mom is Kim. Yep. And Kim and my Laura are pretty good friends now. Boy, when those two get together, they talk and laugh.
They don't stop laughing.
That's right, Lindsay. Well, Goose is going to be real jealous that I got to talk to you here tonight. Now, as an athlete at PHS, tell us about Coach Donnelly and how he is as a trainer, and you had to work with him through all those years of sports. Tell us about Mr. Donnelly.
He works really hard. I liked how he did things, and that's my major now.
It is?
Yeah, it's athletic training.
Oh, wow.
And I took his class, and I liked it a lot. So
he had an influence on you?
Yes.
And wouldn't that be something? He'll be about ready to retire some year, and you come back and be an athletic trainer at Plattsburgh High School.
hopefully.
Jenna Proctor puts the points in for Plattsburgh, and she's at the line for 1. Swish. 3-point play for Proctor. She has 5 in the game with 1:44 to play in the third quarter. It's Northeastern 33, Plattsburgh 27. Eric Gagnon on camera. I'm Foxy Gagnon, North Country Cable Network, bringing you CVAC girls varsity basketball. A battle for first place. Plattsburgh at 6-1, Northeastern at 5-2. Oh, a travel before the shot went in. Now, there were some sectional titles that you won on different teams. Is there any one that stands out in your mind as, oh boy, that was exciting when we won it? When you think about your high school career?
Not last year, but my junior year softball, we beat Peru for the section.
For the Section 7 girls Class B title.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you pitch that game?
No, I didn't.
Did you play in the game?
I played first base.
First base. That was my position, first base when I played. I liked first base. You're in on all the action.
Yeah.
Almost every play, there's something for a first baseman to do. So when do you go back to college?
21st.
Oh, nice break. Isn't college nice? A nice break like that?
Yeah, I like it.
Northeastern by 6, just 50 seconds to play in the third quarter. Violation here gives Plattsburgh the ball. And stolen, knocked away by Courier. Knocked away again by Courier. And it'll be Plattsburgh ball to bring it up the floor. But the clock winds down a little to 47 seconds. Boy, and Lindsey Myers right about now is thinking, I wish I could lace up those award-winning sneakers and get out there and play one quarter. Oh, they got caught. Over and back. Now, Plattsburgh uncharacteristically has done that several times tonight, and it just makes the coach reach for the Rolaids. My goodness. All the way through traffic, Jarvis. And Jarvis in the book for the first time. She is a freshman, 35-27 at the other end. Oh, Allen was fouled as she went to the basket, fouled by Lambert, or if you're French, Lambert. So we covered the family pretty well. I guess Bill Myers was quite an athlete. Does he ever talk about his playing days at Plattsburgh High School?
No, not.
Well, maybe there's not a lot to talk about then. Hey. Camry Allen scores. She's 3 for 3 from the foul line. Kate Flynn in, replacing Kate Yockstad. So Erin Rayville is your roommate. Is she playing any sports?
No, she's not.
See, I guess you go to college, it's time to concentrate on your studies.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I tried out for basketball at Plattsburgh State, but I had to make a decision. Did I want to do my studies? Plus, I wanted to work and make a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do all three. You couldn't work, do your studies, and play basketball. So I said, well, my career's over. 3 quarters in, thanks to Lindsey Myers, a graduate of Plattsburgh High School and now at Cortland State. Good luck to you. Thanks, Lindsey, for talking with us. All right, there goes Lindsey. After 3 quarters, the score is Northeastern Clinton 35 and Plattsburgh High School 29. The final 8 minutes, my prediction, somebody's going to get hot, and that'll be the story of the game. That's my prediction. Somebody is going to get on fire in the 4th quarter. Maybe it's Jarvis. Brittany Jarvis scores to make it an 8-point difference. 7:35 now to play. Up the floor, stolen by Jarvis. So 2 big plays by Jarvis. This is Gooley. 37-29, Gooley in and out, and Proctor there for Plattsburgh. Flynn for Plattsburgh. Nice backdoor pass to Christian. How Flynn got it there, I don't know. Amy Christian now with, Courier on the inside must be. Courier on the inside. I was looking at my score sheet. Eight-point lead. Proctor spins. That brought the Northeastern fans alive. Proctor in the paint, puts it in. Jenna Proctor with 7, and Plattsburgh down by a 6-pack. But Northeastern comes back. This one, Davis caught on the run, but she hit the out-of-bounds mark. Now, down on the floor, well, we'll wait till the ball's dead up here. We're going to talk about it now. If you look on the bench, down at on the floor is their mascot, the Hornets mascot, called Fat Daddy Mac. And it's a hamster, and it sings Rapper's Delight, and that's the Hornets mascot for the season. They're 6-1. They're having a great season, and they better turn on the Fat Daddy Mac for the final 6:24 and get some tunes cranked up. They need some offensive power. 6:24 to play in the contest, and it's Northeastern 39, Plattsburgh High School 33. The inbounds pass to Courier, and she scores. My goodness, what a season she's having, and again we'll remark, she's an 8th grader. My goodness. Up the floor, Allen past Jarvis. 6 minutes to play. Allen from 3-point range. They needed that one. Batted around on the boards. Davis gets it for Plattsburgh. Proctor sealing on the inside. They don't get it to her. And the bounce pass from Flynn off the legs of Christian and out of bounds. 5:49 remaining in this 4th quarter. An 8-point lead for Northeastern Clinton. A win for them puts both teams at 6-2 midway through the CVAC season in Division 1. Boyer, no. Of course, you can't discount Saranac in Division 1. Saranac is 6-1 as well. So 3 very, very good teams at the top of Division 1. In Division 2, Ticonderoga Ladies Sentinels, the only undefeated girls team in the CVAC. In boys basketball, the top team has been Plattsburgh High School, the only undefeated boys team. They're at the top of Division 1. Saranac Lake is 2nd. And in Division 2, Ticonderoga at 5-2, leading the way in Division 2, but it's a close battle there. 5 minutes to play, and Plattsburgh High School needs to come alive. They got alive, when was that? In the 2nd quarter. Went on a quick spurt. Flynn shoots on the run, off the glass, in. Kate Flynn hits the net in the 4th quarter. 6 Plattsburgh points, and the lead is down to 6. Flynn gets the ball back for Plattsburgh. Gets it to Allen. Proctor baseline, no. Christian on the other side, overshoots it. Proctor on the inside, gets it. Proctor with 7 the second half points, 9 in the game, and Plattsburgh has closed the gap to 4. 4:12 to play. Bounce pass to LeBombard, and Christian Fowler. That'll be the 4th on Christian. That means Proctor and Christian both with 4. Proctor over to the bench to talk to Coach John Fountain. How long does he coach there at Plattsburgh High School? And who was the coach of girls basketball before Coach Fountain? We'll have to do some searching in our record books. Yeah, who coached Plattsburgh High School girls before Coach Fountain? Was it Coach Mahalik? Coach Cuter? No. Jenna LeBombard makes it. .408 to play. 4th quarter. Battle for first place in Division 1. Northeastern 42, Plattsburgh 37. Almost stolen. Wow, what's the call? Reset the shot clock, and it's Plattsburgh ball. Camry Allen. Camry Allen will bring it in. The exact 4-minute mark. Proctor working hard to get open on the inside. Davis tried to take it to the hoop. Two Cougars stepped in. LeBombard and Poyer, I don't know who they called it on. They called it on LeBombard, and that's her 5th. So in the meantime, we were keeping an eye on Proctor and Christian fouls. Jenna LeBombard had 4. She fouls out with 3:52 to play. LeBombard had 4 points in the first quarter. She scored 1 after that, the most recent foul shot. Okay, so Plattsburgh does get to shoot the bonus the rest of the way. Northeastern not in the bonus. And the foul shots will loom large. Debbie Davis hits that one. 6 points in the game for Davis, and the lead is to 4 and possibly 3. If you're a Hornet fan, you're watching for the 3-point difference. You don't get it, and it's Gooley there for Lady Cougars. 42-38, 3:45 to play. We'll watch the clock for you. Poirier, no, and Flynn for Plattsburgh. Flynn in a nice job off the bench for the Lady Hornets. Allen pops it, short on the shot. Loose ball under the basket. Christian got it. Christian gets it back, up in the air and in. Amy Christian on the boards. Big game for her. 8 points in the second half and 11 in the game. And Plattsburgh has cut the lead to 2. Almost thrown away. Davis goes to the floor. Poirier comes up with it. Jarvis, what a hot hand is Jarvis. Oh my, Brittany Jarvis, what an excellent outside shooter is the freshman. 3:03 to play, and Lady Cougars back up by 4. Oh my, I knew this would be a barn burner. It was a sloppy game, let's admit it. This was a game marked by turnovers left and right, but credit the defenses for creating the turnovers. Now, with 3 minutes to play, 4-point difference in the game. Lady Cougars have led since early on. Davis to the hoop. Proctor gets the ball. Oh, she was fouled. She went to the floor. Poirier fouled her, and Jenna Proctor will go to the line for 2. All the game we wanted when we showed up here. We might be here for OT, and I brought my bag of candy bars just in case. 2:45 to play. The score on the North Country Cable Network scoreboard is Northeastern Clinton 44, Plattsburgh High School 40. Since the end of the first quarter, Plattsburgh High School has outscored Northeastern by 3 points. But Plattsburgh went on about a 7-point drought when they couldn't score. Proctor will try to cut it to 3. Yes. She's in double figures once again with 10. 2:40 to play. 3-point Lady Cougars lead. Guerin in and out. Allen takes the rebound. Plattsburgh with a huge possession here. 2:25 to play. Davis, Allen, Davis. Flynn open on the other side. Davis looks for Proctor, but boy, they're sagging on her. Allen, Flynn, no, and rebound, held ball called. Possession arrow to Plattsburgh. Laura Gagnon, the official score, pointed Plattsburgh. 2:07, and Coach Fountain wants a 30-second timeout. Plattsburgh with an important possession. They go inside to Proctor. She draws the foul. She'll go to the line. Well, you go to your go-to girl when you gotta go to her, and that was the case right there. Proctor averaging 20 points a game and looking for a key basket. Ooh, boy. Well, she's 2 for 4 in the game from the line. Ooh boy, costly ones there. And a loose ball. Poirier gobbles it up for the Lady Cougars. 2 minutes to play. 3-point lead. And if the Lady Cougars can cash in here, they will have a pretty 5-point lead. So now, key possession here. Knocked away by Christian. Taken by Davis. Plattsburgh gets it back. 140. Davis goes all the way. Shuffles it to Allen. Christian on the boards, too high on the glass, and Poirier stolen away by Christian. Shot missed. How many opportunities for Plattsburgh? Held ball, and it'll be this time to the Lady Cougars. Plattsburgh with 2 opportunities for 2 points. Two possessions, and they come up empty. Remains a 3-point lead. They have to work on the defense, try to create a turnover or prevent the basket. Clock winding down, 1:15. Battle for first place. Plattsburgh 6-1, Northeastern 5-2. Almost thrown away. Shot clock at 5. They fire one up on the run, roll the rim. 1:02, and Christian was fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. It's the 10th foul. So now, Northeastern by 3 with 1:02 to play. Amy Christian to the line. She's 1 for 5 from the foul line tonight. The Hornets will count the missed foul shots, which stand at 8 missed foul shots in the game for Plattsburgh. Nine missed foul shots. Proctor gets it for Plattsburgh. Turns around. Allen in there. Held ball call. It's back to Plattsburgh. Now, let's think about it. Plattsburgh, 3 straight opportunities, 3 possessions, no points. 4 missed foul shots. Christian, turn around in. 44-43. We've got ourselves a barn burner. 46 seconds to play. Northeastern 44, Plattsburgh 43. Nobody's headed for the kitchen to make a ham sandwich now. Poirier rolls the rim, weak side rebound, it drops. Huge basket by Bobby Gooley. Gooley's 9th and 10th points of the game are big ones. The junior, Bobby Gooley. And it's the 5th foul on Amy Christian. Amy Christian, 10 second half points and 13 in the game. And with 29.9 seconds, she fouls out. Coming in is Courtney Drown. And Lady Cougars up by 3, a chance for 4. It would be a big foul shot because it would make it a 2-possession game for Plattsburgh High School. Timeout now, 29.9 to play in the 4th quarter, and it's Northeastern 46, Plattsburgh 43. Gooley to the line for the first time in the game. Oh, but Poirier on the rebound, and she was fouled. Wow, this 8th grader is something else. Quickness. She seems very comfortable around the basket. 5'11", 8th grader Courtney Poirier. 8 points in the game. Three-point lead. And another timeout. Well, we mentioned boys basketball and the girls basketball leaders. You have ice hockey, which we don't cover much of high school ice hockey, but the top team in the CVAC is Beekmantown at this point, 3 wins and no losses, and then Saranac Lake and Plattsburgh both at 3-1. In wrestling, Northern Adirondack at 3-0, Peru at 2-0 as the top wrestling teams. The top volleyball teams, both Beekmantown and Plattsburgh at 5-0. We hope to cover one of those volleyball contests, but Beekmantown and Plattsburgh both at 5-0, and Northern Adirondack at 5-0 in volleyball. In bowling, for boys bowling, Osage Valley and Northeastern Clinton, the leaders. The second one is good. An important foul shot there, 47-43. Davis, the length of the court, shoots and in and out. Rebound, Courier, and they tie her up. Possession arrow to Northeastern. And LaFountain runs the floor. Courier. Rebound, drown to Davis. 8 seconds. Plattsburgh just has to get it to the floor. Davis on the run. Call a timeout. Do you have a timeout? They stop the clock. 4.9 to get it in. And they have to foul her. They have to foul her. Turnover. Held ball at the buzzer. The buzzer went off. There should have been about 0.2 of a second. A held ball. The whistle just before the buzzer. Maybe 0.2 of a second. Let's see, the officials are going off the floor, and that's the game. The officials leave the floor. They check with the scorer's table, and as we saw it, there was the whistle for the held ball just before. Of course, there's always a split second or two before you can actually shut the clock off, because you hear the whistle, then you react and you shut the clock off, so maybe a half a second goes by, but it's the official's call and nothing else you can do about it, and time expires, and Plattsburgh loses this one by 2 points. It was the all-expected, hard-fought battle for first place in Division 1. Saranac, of course, is at 6-1 as this game was played tonight, but Plattsburgh goes to 6-2, and Northeastern improves their record to 6-2. For Plattsburgh High School tonight, a total of 45 points. And in the fourth quarter, they cut the 6-point lead down to a final of 2 difference. Kate Flynn with 2 points, Camry Allen with 8 points, Katie Dolan with 2 points, Courtney Drown with 2, Jenna Proctor finishes with 10, Debbie Davis finishes with 8, and Amy Christian leads the Plattsburgh scoring with 13. A total of 45 for Plattsburgh High School. Northeastern Clinton Central, Abby Lambert with 4, Jess Poyer with 3, Brittany Jarvis with 6, Carrie Garand with 10, Jenna LeBombard with 5, Courtney Courier with 9, Bobby Gooley with 10. The balanced scoring that we anticipated. And did I say Carrie Garand with 10 as well? I want to be sure I said that. And that covers Northeastern's total of 47. Thanks to Eric Gagnon for his work on camera. This is Foxy Gagnon on behalf of everyone at North Country Cable Network saying final score, Northeastern Clinton Central 47, Plattsburgh High School 45. Good night, North Country.